This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by Venus, fly traps, and planets. It's Friday, December 8th, 2023. Can you believe it, folks? We've finally made it to the end of our week. Chris, Ben,
Hello.
Hey there.
would you say this was a good week, or would you say it was a great week?
It was a great week.
Yeah.
Another great week?
Another great week.
Oh,
see what you
get
did there.
it.
Mhm.
I get it.
Yep, he's smart. Well, welcome back to Another Great Day, the podcast where I professionally clear my throat before announcing what we do here. Me. The podcast designed to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation. And speaking of creativity, Friday's segment is going to start off with a bang, a rip-roaring, rousing episode of today's favorite segment. What do we call it? Boss Level. Yes, Boss Level, ladies and gentlemen. The adventures of Aaron and Chris as they make their way across all the things. In fact, let's go ahead and tune in with our narrator and get this story going.
We find our heroes, Chris and AP, back at the castle, courtesy of the angry fire monster's time and space machine. Sorry, my apologies. My cat, Sir Elton Whiskers, just knocked over my Lego bricks. They're just in time for Hank's daughter's quinceañera.
Whoa. Well, looks like we made it, guys.
Yeah, Hank, aren't you so happy? Claro. I mean, it's a bummer we didn't find the Taco Tuesday machine in the warehouse, but there's one here in the castle, right?
I hope we don't run into any more of those annoying characters from last time.
I don't think you will, Chris. It's Free Sandwich Day, and most folks are there now.
I want to go to Free Sandwich Day.
Well, hold Aaron, hold on. Hank, I guess this is where we part ways. Thank you for everything.
Yeah. Thanks for all the help, Hank.
Well, before I go, let's see, what time is it?
It's 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, well, we have a little time. Follow me. I'll show you a back way into the castle. The Taco Tuesday machine is up top. And Chris?
Yeah?
No sneezing this time.
I mean, I'll try.
As they approach, no access employees only is written on the door. I'm navigating my own no access situation here, you see. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that mustard on my script? Gina, my sandwich is leaking again. Pray that it does not happen one more time. We return to our heroes hard at work in the castle.
This is it. Good luck, amigos, and vaya con Dios.
Oh, I'm going to miss that little guy.
All right, Aaron, it's time. We're close now. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, here. First, blow your nose. We can't risk any sneezes messing things up this time. All right, here we go. Ready? Klaatu, Barata, Niktu. Don't move. Wait. Okay, that's the signal. We did it.
All right, here we go.
As they ascend, a warm yellow light grows, leading them to their goal. A mysterious, booming voice suddenly says, "Only the pure of heart may claim the prize."
What was that? Pure of heart? That's a tall order. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Oh, Chris, we've come this far. We can't back down now.
All right.
Chris, is that it?
Yeah, I think that's the Taco Tuesday machine.
Yes, finally. Oh, think of what this means, Chris. We can save the school. We can fulfill the principal's wishes, even balance the universe. Grab it.
Okay, this is so great. Here goes. It's not there. I can't grab it.
Chris, what the heck? What's wrong?
I think it's just a hologram.
You should have seen your faces. Grab it. And Chris just trying and trying.
Who Who's there?
Yeah, show yourself.
What's going on here?
Stepping from the shadows is Hank.
Hank? Is that you?
That's right, Beardy. It's me, Hank. And now you've unlocked this room for me. I'll be taking the real Taco Tuesday machine. There's a source of infinite power inside, and I plan to rule the kingdom.
The room's stained glass window shatters, and a figure steps through.
No, it can't be.
Just as the tension reaches its peak, Hank disappears in a cloud of smoke, leaving behind only the echo of his deceit. As our heroes await the king's arrival, he enters, phone in hand, clearly distressed.
Yes, cousin, I understand, but the glitter mess is... Wait, hold on. Excuse me. Apologies, my brave adventurers. That was my cousin, the bouncer from Kubi's. It seems our old friend from the cafe and Hank are scheming to unleash a glitter catastrophe upon us, linked to your Taco Tuesday machine.
The old timer and Hank together?
What? A glitter machine? That sounds messy.
Indeed. They believe they can use the Taco Tuesday machine as a power source. My cousin is trying to handle it, but... excuse me. I must attend to this matter. But first, these... hang on, where did I put them? There we go. These are letters of apology from those misled by one aforementioned Hank. Broll the Troll, Wobby the Goblin, Trent the Squid, the Giant Bird the Sheriff, and the Angry Fire Monster. They express their deepest regrets. I'll read just a few, if that's okay. Excellent.
Perfect. Yes. Thanks, King.
Okay. The first, the first from Broll the Troll. I will approximate his voice for you.
Dear Chris and AP, I regret misleading you under Hank's orders. My riddles were meant to delay, not harm. I offer my sincerest apologies and wish you safe travels.
Wow, that sounds just like him. It's like he's in the room.
Thanks, King.
Yeah.
I'm a professional. So, next was from Trent the Squid. Smells terrible. Appears to be in some sort of bodily fluid. Here we go. He's a squid. I understand.
His ink. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ink. Okay, what does Trent sound like? Trent sounds like this. To Chris and AP, I'm sorry for my part in this charade. My tentacles, they were never meant to be tools of deception. Please, accept my heartfelt apology.
Forgiven.
Oh, yeah.
Forgiven.
Let me get a sip of my...
Yeah. Poor
Excuse
Trent.
me. Oh,
Trent wasn't all that bad.
Oh,
He just wanted to know if,
He was
if-
trying to win friends and influence people.
He was trying to get Kool-Aid to an orchestra pit.
King, he's a good person.
I'll have to take your word for it. It seems disgusting. So here is one from the Giant Bird. Oh, sorry. We turn on my translation. Google Translate. Click. Okay, got it. Here we go. Dear adventurers, I regret carrying you away from your path. My wings are meant to soar with honor, not deceit. Please forgive my misguided actions.
Giant bird, forgiven, and you're one of the best birds in the business. Keep up the good work.
I try. Oh, I'm not him. Sorry.
Oh, it was the PS portion, I bet.
My method courses were really coming through. And finally, a message from the Angry Fire Monster.
Chris and AP, I apologize for the fear I may have caused. My flames were used to obscure the truth, not to illuminate it. I hope you find it in your hearts to forgive one such as me.
You know what, Chris?
Yeah.
I think we can forgive him.
Man, I did not expect this outpouring of love from all
And
these.
reconciliation. Thanks for reading these letters, King.
Sure. These letters show the impact of your journey and the redemption of those who were led astray.
Hooray.
Hank's deception is ending, but your adventure has brought truth and change. And now, young gentlemen, I must now ask for your help once more, not only to advise my kingdom, but to thwart this glittery menace. I know it's a lot to ask.
Well, I think we're in. We've dealt with enough to handle a little or a lot of glitter.
Yeah, I mean, King, Chris, how hard can it be to stop a glitter machine?
And so, our heroes prepare for their next great challenge, saving the kingdom from a shimmering disaster.
All right, and that will do it for today's Boss Level. Thank you guys for listening. We hope you're enjoying the story, and tune in next week to find out what's going on. Huh? Thanks. Special shout out, by the way, to This Day in History! That's right. If you weren't shocked by that, then you were asleep, and you're awake now. On this day in the year 1990, something happened. Galileo.
Yes, it sure did. Sorry. Pivot.
Narrator.
On this day in 1990,
Whoa.
A year many of us were alive.
I was 5.
I was 7.
That was 5.
Right on.
Yep.
I am very old and filled with regret. The Galileo spacecraft flies past Earth for the first time.
All right.
Yes?
I wrote this in here. I put this tidbit because December 8th, 1990.
Yep.
It flew by Earth the first time, which means there were more than one times because it was slingshotting Earth's gravitational pull to get out to was it Jupiter or where's it going? It's going out
Jupiter and its moons.
Yeah, to the moons of Jupiter to go look at it. So I thought it was kind of like those sci-fi movies where they're like, let's use the gravitational pull to go through a black hole or warp around a thing or something.
Yeah.
We were using those physics.
Like the movie The Martian with Matt Damon. We pretty much used that same logic. And that'll do it for This Day in History, leading us into today's question of the day. Well, we had some goodbyes on Boss Level this week.
It's true. We got a very serious question today. This is not a joke.
Yeah.
So the question is, how do goodbyes make you feel? And tell about a time when goodbye was heard. I can't read it.
We're going to start this one over.
Yeah,
Today's
go for it.
question is a more of a serious one. How do goodbyes make you feel? So tell me about a time you heard a goodbye and the way it made you feel. Maybe it was good, maybe it wasn't. We don't want to put any ideas in your heads, but just tell me about a good goodbye you had. I've got one.
Hit it.
I got one that came right to my mind. I'm still giggling a little bit about our previous This Day in History, but I'm thinking about my wonderful grandmother, Aurora Perez. I remember saying goodbye to her when she was on her deathbed, and she told me that she was very proud of me and that I was her pride and joy. And that always stuck with me. And it was a really sweet and beautiful goodbye.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
We had some friends move up to the New England area to plant a church several years ago, the Calendars.
Yeah, shout
to
out,
Luke and
Luke.
Dom, yeah. And the Proudfoots, they went up there to go plant a
Proudfeet.
church. That's right. I still want to make that joke to him someday.
Every day.
But it's like, he's probably heard it, right? I don't know. But they moved up to go just plant a church and push back the darkness and to really just bring light to a place that doesn't have it. And it was hard because it stinks when your friends leave, but it's for good things. That true bittersweet taste. I think it's a Hungarian proverb. Their phrase for bittersweet is days of honey, days of onions.
Whoa.
Oh.
That paints a picture.
Yeah, but because and I know some kids, you may not like onions.
I don't like onions.
There you go. Not in any form.
Not really at all.
So for you, it's really applicable.
100%.
Because I like onions,
It
but
hit
like
me right in the heartbone.
Sometimes days there's days for both, and it's
Indeed.
okay.
Indeed. How about you, Chris?
Well, so I was writing this, and the reason I wrote it is because there had been previous good things that I then had to say goodbye. And that's what I was trying to get at, was like, what was a time that was so good that it was okay to say goodbye.
Like you
know?
hung out with your best friends
Yeah.
at Six Flags all day, and it was
And
like,
then
dang, we have to go home.
We went to a wedding
Bummer.
recently, and
pink
there was a big party at this wedding, and it was so much fun, and it was good, but it was okay to say goodbye because you can't party all the time forever. You just
That's why that one
Yeah.
guy said parting is such sweet sorrow. You know?
yeah.
Partying
one
is
guy?
Sweet.
sorrow?
Partying is such sweet sorrow. It was written by the guys who wrote Party Rock Anthem.
Party of honey,
Pitbull.
party of onions.
Well, good talk today, folks. I hope you enjoyed that and listening, and wherever you are at the aisle of Kroger, putting back your palm olive oil, soap. Words are hard
Palm olive
today.
soup. Is that next week? Are they on the
Don't
sponsored docket
have
for
that.
next week?
Yes, bubbles, instant bubbles from your mouth. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a quick break and check in with our dad joke correspondent on location with one special Laura Ball.
Hey Aaron, hey Chris, and I have a joke for you again! Hey, what did the rat say in the skull? Hey, are you a rat skull?
Everyone enjoys a good rat skull.
What? Yeah. It sounds like we're hearing from our own little rascal.
We'll be right back. All right, let's put that away. Let's put that. This has been the best week, guys. I think this is the most fun I've had in a long time.
It's more fun to have
We
fun.
always have fun. It's fun to have fun,
Yeah.
and it's fun to have fun with friends. Fun with friends. Okay. Well, today's word of wisdom comes to us from the book of Proverbs, chapter 26, verse 5. Ben's going to read the NLT. I'll read the Amplified, and let's take it away.
Be sure to answer the foolish arguments of fools, or they will become wise in their own estimation.
Answer and correct the erroneous concepts of a fool according to his folly. Otherwise, he will be wise in his own eyes if he thinks you agree with him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
you might think he's right.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Yesterday's was don't answer a fool's arguments of fools. Today's was be sure to answer a foolish argument of fools. I'm gonna have to hold this with God and sit with this for a bit and ask him what
How
this
do I-
means.
How to both.
Well, you know, it's
Yeah.
something interesting about the Proverbs that I was listening to Dr. McGee go through, and he did Proverbs 1 this week. And when he does the Proverbs, he usually does an introduction. And this was one of the things he said. He said, a proverb is a saying that conveys a specific truth in a pointed and pithy way. Proverbs are short sentences drawn from long experience. It's truth couched in a form that is easy to remember, a philosophy based on experience, and a rule for conduct. So he was basically getting to the point that these aren't all going to apply at the same time. So maybe there is a time to not answer a foolish argument,
Yep.
but there is a time to definitely shut down somebody's foolish argument. And if all else fails, rod to the back.
Yeah. Just keep my pocket rod on me. Here we go. Bam.
JK. All right, Chris, pull us off stage. Here we go. All right, let's hit the music and call it a day. Our mission here on Another Great Day podcast is to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation. And a big special shout out, thank you, howdy, and you rock to Ben Mayer
Ben
for
Mayer.
joining
It's been
us
such a
this
fun
week. Oh, we'll have to have you back, man. Well, Chris, you want to say your thing?
I have things to say.
Here he goes.
I say thank you for listening and thank you for being part of this. And we hope that you like it. And if you do, please rate it, review it, and share it with people.
Yes, help us defeat the internet. But most importantly, we hope you make it
Another
Great!
day.
We will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I realized I never told my story the other day. I said tune in at the end of the episode if you want to hear my bonus story about a thing I posted on eBay.
Oh.
So if anyone's still listening, you want to hear a story?
I certainly do.
All right, I got to go quick, but I once posted like an old hat. No, it was a hat. I was trying to sell a hat on eBay. And I had read these stories about people posting things and making crazy amounts of money. So I said it was a hat possessed with the ghost of Michael Jackson. And it was just a normal hat.
Had he passed at the time? Or
He had
was
already
this-
passed
okay,
away, yeah.
That's important.
Yeah. Yeah. And I had 0 hits on that one and
Oh.
kept that hat and ended up probably donating it. but it was haunted.
Every once in a while you hear, Remember that?
Yes,
Was it your car we posted on Craigslist?
that was awful. Yes, coworkers once pranked me by posting my car on Craigslist.
For an
Oh,
obscenely
no.
low amount of money with his real phone number.
Oh, no.
My phone. I was in an appointment. I had like 9,000 phone calls. I got out of the meeting. I just saw my coworkers doing one of those Montgomery Burns, like. Bye, everybody.
Adios.
Have another great week.
The end.